Okay, so me and my family unfortunately got COVID. How did we get it? We don't exactly know. Sunday, 3 Sundays ago, we went to Longhorn. And then Monday, my sister took my kids to Chuck E. Cheese. Sorry, I'm about to sit here and clean my room. My sister took my kids to Chuck E. Cheese, and Wednesday night, my 2-year-old caught a fever. So, we sitting here thinking maybe it's because she's getting her back teeth. So, gave her some Tylenol. Normally Tylenol or Motrin would knock out a fever, but it didn't. Her fever actually was getting worse. The first time I checked it, it was like 100.1. I gave it like 30 minutes, checked her again, 101.6. I checked her again about 30 minutes later. After the second time I checked her, her fever was 101.9. Okay, so, I couldn't really sleep that night because I'm like worrying, like, I wonder if she got COVID. So the next day was Thursday, and she still had the fever. She was loopy and just no good. So me and my husband decided that we were going to take her to get tested for COVID. We waited a day, and she tested positive. So, we're like, okay, she tests positive. That means we probably done got it too. So I scheduled me and my other 2 kids a appointment so that we all can get tested. So sure enough, come Saturday morning at 8:15 is when I woke up. 8:34, I looked at my phone and I see an email, and I'm like, oh shucks, here comes the results, and we all tested positive. So my husband went and scheduled him a test just to make sure he was okay and everything. So when he did his test, he got it back 2 days later, and his results were negative. And I'm like, there is no way. And he kept telling me, I'm going to test negative. I'm going to test negative. I'm like, we all have it. So how in the world did he test negative? So, we gave it some time. He called his job or whatever. And his supervisor from his second job had told him, test again on the 14th. Mind you guys, he had started having symptoms 2 days before that. So his symptoms started on the 12th. Sure enough, he took his test. He waited about a day and a half, and we received his results, and it was positive. So at that point, I'm like, oh man, we're all doomed. We doing grocery orders and stuff to make sure we got everything we need. I had to order my daughter and I albuterol from our doctors. They sent it by mail. So it came like a couple days later. And the funny thing is, come halfway Thursday, Mia was feeling absolutely fine. Like, she was running around, screaming, just her usual. So, the crazy part is, after I test positive, got my results that Saturday, my chest started hurting. I started developing body aches, cold chills, and I had this cough. Ugh. It wasn't like extremely bad because I have asthma to the point it has put me in the hospital. But I was just hoping and praying that it didn't get bad. So then once I start coughing, a couple days later, Chloe started coughing, then the baby started coughing, and whoo, child, let me tell y'all, the worst of it was the baby, because he has not ever, my son was born June 23rd of last year. My son has not ever had a cold. He has never really been congested or sick before. So by him being sick and congested and a cough, I got absolutely no sleep. Me and my husband both. For 3 days straight, my son was screaming, okay? Screaming. And you know, it's nothing you can do other than try to make him comfortable. That's, you know, we did our best with trying to make sure he was comfortable, but it really did suck. Thankful by the grace of God, we're okay. We are fine. My husband, you know, his symptoms lasted about 3 days, and so did mine. My kids, their symptoms only lasted about 2-3 days as well. We start feeling like completely normal. So I was shocked, but I'm not complaining. Like I said, I was thankful by the grace of God that we were okay. I was so worried that it was going to get bad to the point that we were going to be going to the ER, because me and my oldest daughter have reflux. I say reflux. Have respiratory issues. So it all played out well. Like I said, I'm so thankful. Once again, we not sure where we contacted it from, if it was from Longhorn or Chuck E. Cheese. But I'm just happy that we are okay. My family was so worried. No, I was getting calls and texts left and right. My grandmother texted me, my mom calling me and texting me, my sister's going through it because she loves the kids, and she haven't seen them. It's been about almost 3 weeks. So we're gonna go get tested again Friday and hope that we come back negative. But yes, it was, them 3 days. The first 2 days with me, I really didn't have energy at all to like get up and do much. I was able to cook, but I cooked quick stuff. So it made my life so much easier. And my poor husband, it was rough for him because he didn't have symptoms when we had it. But like I said, I am so happy that we are okay. We are back to normal. We're gonna go get tested and hope that our results come back negative. Especially because my 6-year-old, my sister had signed her up for gymnastics, and she has been dying to go and do gymnastics. So, come back negative, she is going to go and start her gymnastic classes, I think, Tuesday. And hold on, my son is crying. What?
Do you see those people over there?
Yeah.
The motorcycle almost crashed into the car.
What?
You have to trunk the reed. I'm gonna get a baby wipe for the Mimi.
It is so windy out here. Yeah.
go too far.
Exactly.
I can't turn in my phone.
You done with your food?
Right. Always.
Again.
That's not fair. How come Mimi? Like, we can give her something so small. Yeah.
That's because you never give me snacks anymore. Are you?
Well, you don't get snacks and rewards when you don't eat your food. No, you
Mia
don't.
doesn't eat her.
None of y'all do. Mimi don't. Yeah.
She's about to be 3, and that's just gonna be 4 and 5.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And to our family and friends that consistently checked on us, I want to thank you all for, you know, just checking in on us and making sure we were okay and had everything we needed. That was greatly appreciated. But I'm gonna go now. Bye.